All right,
Boo.
what are we doing? Do you have a pick I could use real quick?
Yeah, here. By the way, we
Thank
did
you.
recover my stuff. So we only lost yours and so present was reclaimed. We only lost your oh wow, it helps if we actually have coal to keep the thing heating, you stupid woman. I'm making another tier. How many have you made? We figured you've made 2, at least.
Me?
Yeah, the tiers.
Yeah, maybe 3 even.
That's what we were saying. You made 2 or 3. I have made. This is my 3rd one. Zach made 1 initially to get the thing made.
Mm-hmm.
We've got. That's a lot of wrought iron, man. Because you need 4 of the ingots.
So, did you talk a little bit to Alt after I left?
Just a little bit. He
How
pretty. Go
the
ahead.
hell?
I know. I know.
I mean, I came to the conclusion that we all must be idiots. That's. I mean,
I am
if he
contagious.
can do it by himself.
I am contagious. Well, I mean,
I
look
think they're working multiple things. We
well,
have
what
one
he
of each
said
type.
was it's not too bad. He said he says in those beginning, it took him 4 days to do what they did in 6 days the first time, and they were having to settle in to begin with. He said that like he was just working. They kind of had a station set up where one person was working on like just the banging out things, and one person was working on
Oh,
so that they kind of set it up where they had a couple of people on stations.
that's smart.
And then he took off work, so he had 5 days off in a row where he didn't have to worry about work, and he was basically just pouring everything he could.
Yeah.
So yeah, he used some vacation time for the project, and he just took everything he could and was just on every minute possible. Gathering, milking. He lost 25 ingots a little bit ago, though.
Yeah. That's perfect.
25 ingots of what?
Of the steel.
Oh, whoosh.
Weak
Vaporized.
steel. Yeah. So he's about to start another batch. Yeah.
But to them, it's nothing. 5 minutes of work lost there.
Yeah, so pretty much the next like 48 hours is going to be non-stop between the piggening and the leather working and it's just going to be a lot of make iron, and then make armor, which takes time too.
I see 2 problems though.
What's that?
One, we don't have a lot of people online. I mean, we have us online a lot.
Hey,
Whoa,
hey,
eat something. Eat something, quick.
Wrought iron sheets? I have 2 hot wrought iron sheets. Isn't that all I needed for the...
Yeah, you gotta weld them, right?
Oh. Yeah. Did you weld them?
No, they're not hot enough
They're
anymore.
not hot enough now. Okay, yeah, I had to
I
stop
tried,
to
sir.
eat. So we had to weld these together, and then we could do the cheer. Oh, okay. So many weldies.
Planning on some high carbon steel, I guess.
Well, work on the high carbon steel, or converting the pig iron to steel, or making pig iron to begin with. I gotta leave in half an hour to stream with that, get an echo, and then I won't be home after that until... Then I'm leaving, and I won't be back until I stream later, and then I'll be back on for as long as I can, and then again, of course, tomorrow. But yeah, it's just... Basically, what we have to do now is kill a bunch of pigs and sheep, and... make a bunch of leather, make a bunch of, make those midline things. I kind of feel like the last 3 days... It really, really hurt. I mean, the last 3 days we could have been so much farther if we had just a couple other people around,
Well, the problem is, you were basically pulling a lot of stops to be here as often as possible, but Buffers was here as often as possible. I tried to be here as often as possible. Crack did.
I know.
So now that Drac didn't have the time, I didn't have the time, you weren't around as much, or
well, I was around by myself. Yeah.
Yeah, you were around by yourself, so basically we're not getting anywhere because the people who are, you know, doing the work aren't around. And I'm not saying this as a what's it called, a reproach towards the people who can't. I know sometimes you can't because the next 2 days I won't be able to be around a lot because I have school and I have an exam on Friday.
So
on Saturday.
done. Lies and hacks. That is so perfect, you freaking liar.
What?
It was right on the lineup. The lines were like perfect.
I'm like, why is she calling me a liar? I really can't be
You
here.
are a liar.
Jeez.
Sorry.
I'm like, what?
Sorry.
I can't.
Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry.
I have an exam
You're
on
like,
Saturday.
I can't be here the
No,
next
no,
2
you're
days
such a
very
liar.
much, and I'm like, you are a cheat and a liar, good sir. I was scolding the anvil. Sorry.
Let me return your wrought iron pickaxe while I'm at it.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, you know, and some of that too is overload, where you know and that first week with my daughter getting so sick, and it's like, okay, I can't be here as much as I planned on. You know, that was a good 8 hours of my time that was lost that I expected to be able to, you know, be here easily. And so it's like, okay. And now it's like, okay, we're in our last hours. You know, the people who have been the workhorses can't be here very much the next few days. So we are in straits if we don't get. Oh, I gotta do the bendy thing.
To be honest, I feel we kind of are in straits already.
Yeah.
I mean, we are definitely the furthest behind, right?
Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
just...
no doubt.
And I don't know, kind of frustrated by this. I'd love to spend more time, but can't. Come on, yeah. We got 3 more steel ingots. Working things. It's gonna be good.
Freaking hell. You are a liar.
I know I'm a liar.
This
I still
anvil.
do it because I want people
This
to not give up
anvil
hope right now.
is a freak of nature, and I want to slap it upside its stupid metal face.
I think I'm gonna start recording right now.
All
And
the
now,
excuses.
and now I can't work it no more. Of course you can't work it no more. I'm taking the hot spot. Screw you. Sorry.
Oh well.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness! The next 48 hours are gonna be nothing but pump, 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 pump. Screw you, Anvil. That was so on the line.
So where is Buffers? Get back here.
Yeah. I'm just making the trip to the farms.
Buffer's
I didn't
making
get
a trip to the
Nice.
farm. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yesterday.
that's good. It's necessary.
Couldn't play all day yesterday.
Oh, by the way,
server was just weird.
Have some of this. There you go.
Oh, cooked pork.
Blurp.
Thank you. Yes, sucked it up. But it's okay. I have chocolate.
We have chocolate.
I have chocolate. All
Not in game though.
No.
I
In
just
my
had a
mouth.
little cup of Ben and Jerry's.
No.
That was
Oh.
good.
Once again?
What? The last time was like a week ago, man.
Yeah.
So
Buffer's is like, that's more than I could Ben and Jerry's.
Yeah.
I feel really bad now because you guys were talking and I'm just like, you are a cheat and a liar. You're like, it totally sounded like I was calling you guys bad things. I didn't mean that.
Oh, we're gonna make you sound like that in the edit.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I see.
We're gonna cut it just
Yeah.
so it fits us.
Just
just
so
right. Cut it just right. So, dear viewers, this is what we're doing in this amazing PvP event. We are sitting in our base and listening to Honney curse at us,
I'm not
being liars and cheats.
the anvil is a liar and a cheat and a dirty rotten scoundrel, and I want to slap it upside its rock hard metal face. But you guys are amazing. I love you. Just don't love the anvil.
Who's she talking to now?
Got it! Got it! Got it! Got it! You beautiful,
know.
beautiful anvil. You
She's talking
beautiful
to the
anvil.
ingots.
Yeah, I was. I cursed out the anvil, and now I have to give it love. I have to bring its spirits back up. What?
My anvil is a liar and a cheat.
See, you're right
the hammer
there.
broke. That's why.
Oh.
Oh,
That explains it.
yeah, that
explains a lot.
Oh no! Am I out of water? Aw, dang it. Alright. Never fear. I will just exchange these empty barrels for full ones. Cause screw running back and forth with buckets. Ain't nobody got time for that. Yeah, so I was telling I actually don't remember which one of you I was telling. But anyway, for the Great Pig Slaughtering, my thought, unless somebody wanted to just go in there and do it and specifically take on the leather task, my thought was when the anvil ticks me off to the point that I'm ready to murder somebody, I will go murder the pigs and take it out
Sounds like
on
a plan.
them. That was the thought. So as you guys need a break, feel free. And I'm not objectionable to a little bit of a mud wrestling fight in here tomorrow when we're all frustrated.
Yeah, I would love to.
I'm fine with that. We can just lay down all of our good stuff and smack each other.
Yeah.
We
don't have good stuff. That's my problem. People are like working on red iron, red steel, whatever.
You can make red leather.
Yeah, it's great.
Blue
Hey,
leather.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll make red leather so they think it's red steel.
Yeah, they'll be impressed.
Well, you know, Buffers was
imagine?
running around with his little copper half shirt on.
Oh yeah.
If he had a naked skin, he would look like a total half shirt. With a little bare belly
I
showing.
can change my skin.
Hey, honey,
Yeesh.
got some stones and some stakes.
You have stones? I don't have them parts. Sorry.
The worst thing about it was I actually thought you were telling me you don't have stones.
I know.
Which were actually telling me, right?
Yeah. Yeesh. I
Dang it!
don't.
All right.
Kinda.
I don't.
Pick that back
Wait. What do you need? What do you actually need?
Well, I died, so I don't even have a frickin'. Is it? Stone, so I can make a hammer.
Oh, baby. Well, first of all, aren't there hammers galore on the frickin' wall? No, we're not
Not
all the hammers.
anymore.
Okay, in the drop chest when we first come in is where I've been sticking oddball stone, because my thinking was if you wanted to, like, if you're coming out of the death thing and you need to make yourself a couple quick hammers or something, since we don't have the full battle test. So there are a few rocks in the leather chest.
Okay.
That's where I've been throwing that crap. There was some I found somebody else put in my food chest, and I got rid of that right quick. Buffers. Looking at you.
I made a crab chest over by the pigs.
Yeah, I saw that too. I saw that
Crap
too.
chest.
Yeah. I cleaned out his crab chest.
You made a toilet.
Exactly.
Pretty much. Yeah, he had all sorts of stuff over there. It was still in my kitchen, so I cleaned it up a little bit too.
And I may and may not have used all the hammers for the chiseling. On the walls.
See, that's why we don't have stuff.
That's why I do it. I'm like, what the hell? Falaron, yesterday you and I were like, somebody made hammers galore. We had like 4 hammers on the wall.
Yeah.
Like, damn, that's a lot
They're
of
all
hammers.
gone now.
Buffers is like, hammers. Let's decorate. Well, to be fair, he couldn't do jack crap.
That's all I could do yesterday was chiseling.
Yeah.
I couldn't walk around. So lagged. I did that.
I'm so tired.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so tired. You know what's funny about that stones thing? This is when I realized I was getting very tired. Is I was talking to a friend of mine, and I basically said, I got more balls than him, and I don't even got them parts. And I'm like, oh dude, oh dude. So I like typed that out, and then I went, okay, wow, what the hell, woman? Not only was that like the least ladylike thing ever, but why would you actually say that? I'm like, like you are getting tired. You are very, very sleepy. Okay, pig irons. Pig irons made. and yes! Give me the last little drips. Nice. Alright, time to make another round. And not fall into this stupid... if I fell into it right after saying don't fall into it. Priceless. This morning, Buffers, he's like, wait, I'll rescue you, but wait. No, don't dig out. Let me rescue you, but I don't want to record this. I'm like, thanks. Thanks.
Gotta record the garbage.
Yes.
Wait, weak steel and pig iron is black iron, right?
I don't know. I haven't looked that far.
I can't remember this.
I don't remember. I'm just doing piggy steel and regular steel, and then we can combine crap from there.
Isn't it 3 things you have to mix, or is it just 2?
Well, I thought that was the point of why we had to have the gold and the silver and those other bits, because you got to blend things.
Yeah, but I think the weak steel is already the blend of that stuff.
Okay.
Oh.
If I'm not mistaken.
All I know is I made high carbon steel. Bend me, shape me any way you want me, as long as you love me, it's alright. Sorry. I was stretching and that song's been in my head since I was bending and shaping and banging on the stupid lyre anvil. Oh, stretch. I was told, Buffers, I feel really guilty about our adventures to get my present. Because one, we caused us some wrought iron stuff, and 2, like 3 hours of time. 3 hours of time. We think of all the piggy iron I could have made, but at the same time, I so wanted to go get my present. So it's like, I feel a little guilty, but I would totally do it again.
Yeah. You need to get out sometimes, so it's fine.
Yish. You can't wall in the honey. I so almost made a your mama joke, but it was probably much funnier in my head than...
Bring it.
I don't even think it was fully formed. It was just like your mama in bed. Something really stupid. Like... I told you it was...
Oh my god.
I'm tired. Leave me alone. Mindless pumping for hours, and it's only been a little tiny bit, but it already feels like hours. Oh man. Push it out, shove it out, way out. Bam. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yish. Fill her up. Fill her up. I can't believe this 2-year hasn't broken. There's like no color to it whatsoever. And it's gone. And I replaced it before I spent 3 batches going, why isn't it working? 5 minutes. Okay, I gotta beat the server. I can do it. I can have this done before the server's out. What'd you make?
Black steel ingot.
Black steel ingot? Oh baby. I think black steel is probably the best. I think we should stop at black steel. Like only make up to that point.
Yeah.
Because the red and the blue is so much more. What did it take to go from the steel to the black? Or do I have enough ingots just to work
black
the raw ingots?
Not to and nickel.
Straight up. Like the ore?
You need 2 steel ingots, 1 nickel ingot, and 1 black bronze ingot.
What a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what she said. That was really cheap.
Last last night was terrible because I was in Mumble. We were doing Trackmania. Oh my goodness. Jace was there. Jace Grable was there. And Yuru's an X from the spawn. And, you know, some folks from my stream. And we were all playing. And, like, everything I said, man. Everything I said. I couldn't. Like, there was a sideways ramp. And I was trying to get my car. But I'm like, get it up, get it up, get it up. I can't get it up. I can't get it up. Just like, like, shut up. And then there were some things that they just started laughing at. I'm like, what? Because like at one point, I'm like, every time I open my mouth, you guys are just, you know, right there to see. And they're like, I'm like, really? Really? I'm not going to say nothing. And then after a while, I was again really tired. I'm like, screw it. I'm just going to say it. And like, I'm trying to fit my thingy in that hole and it's not working. And they're like, what? So the car needs to fit in the hole of the window in the building and I can't stick it in there. And they're like, oh my lord, phrasing woman. So yeah, it was bad last night.
Kind of know the things I need to press on this thing to get
You're working the dirty rotten thing. Gotcha. Dirty, rotten, sheety thing.
As I say it.
I thought you knew what you were doing with that thing.
Yeah, same here. What she said.
You both were just like. See, there's the 1 minute. There's the 1 minute. Oops.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Black steel. Now, screw you.
Screw you. What? I'm stuck on. Okay, what's this one over here next to the pig iron?
Steel.
Straight steel.
Steel.
Stahl.
Steel.
As they say in Germany.
Yes. Jawohl.
Maybe not like that anymore.
I was gonna say Stahl. Okay, taking a drink. I'm taking a drink. Okay. Gone.